Hi, I'm Rhiannon. I'm a production manager and I work with Bernard Engine software on a daily basis, running my team of artists, supervisors and production coordinators. So this is the first view that I will look at when I open Bernard at the beginning of a typical working day. I think the first thing to keep in mind is that one of the many brilliant features with Bernard is you are able to custom your view at almost every stage of production. So for example, in the morning, I want a very global overview of production. So I've customized this view to see a dashboard that shows me projects that are in a very preliminary bidding stage that the sales department are keeping up to date on a daily basis. We do this via the comments section here. So this section is seen by all the users and it's updated in real time, so I can always keep track of the volume of work that might be coming in over the next few weeks and months. I can then scroll down and have an overview of the production start section. So these are projects that we actually have in production at the moment. And then I scroll down even further and I can see projects that are what we call released projects. So these are projects that we finished, they've been sent to the client and we're still waiting on client validation. So I don't really want to forget about them just yet. We may need validation and to relook at them at a certain point. If we glance at the tabs at the top, so once again, all of these tabs can be customized. I can choose, for example, to see all the projects that we've worked on. Or I can go into a more macro view, which is what I will use mostly during a working day. So this is my active projects view. Let's go in and take a more detailed look at active projects. This is the main dashboard of an active project. Here we have a list of all the shots that are in production. Once again, above you can see all the tabs, some of which are default tabs like shots that are created automatically. And then all the other tabs are tabs that I may have created depending on what I want to see at any particular time. For example, I've created delivery tabs. These regroup shots that are to be delivered on specific dates. I may also have urgent priority shots, so I've grouped those together to keep a tight eye on those. And then we've had some retakes that have come in, so I've put those together in a retakes tab and I need to discuss those and reschedule them with the team. When clients send us a retake or even an internal retake, everything is noted within each individual shot. So I select the shot in question. I select the task that has the retake. So for example here it will be the tracking task. I right click, I add a correction or note. Here I can choose whether it's an internal retake, a producer retake, a lead retake or a client retake. And I can assign a percentage importance to this retake. So for example, if it's a small issue, then I'll give it a 5 or a 10%. However, if the artist has missed something bigger, then I would be more heavy with the percentage. So this helps us perhaps at the end of a production where we want to evaluate the performance of each project and specifically each shot. We can add notes and we can also add images to this section. When we add shots to Bernard, we also upload a great deal of technical information which can be seen here in the property view over on the right. Frame range, camera model, focal, resolution and many more. On the shot line itself, I can assign my artist to the shot. I can assign priority if needed. I also have the uploaded bid in hours. When it's green, I can see that the artist is on time with his work. However, if we go into the red, it means that the artist has spent more time than the allocated time for this shot. Then we have different status of each shot. So we have shots that are waiting to be assigned, that are waiting for tracking, validation. And further on the right, we have the start and end date for the artist and then the due date client. The start and end date for the artist will show up on the artist's task list within their own Bernard, so that they can clearly follow in real time what the shots they have to be done and where they're at with their schedule day by day. Going back quickly to the shot status, if we look under the shot list, here we can see the production workflow for this project. Once again, this workflow is totally customizable to the client's needs. We have a standard workflow for clients that don't have any specific needs. However, at the start of each project, On receiving the client guidelines, we can customise this workflow, which will take the artist through all the steps needed by our client and produce at the end a package totally conformed to the client's needs and for their ingest process at their end. This made-to-measure workflow is then saved and it's ready to use the next time we work with that client. These workflows can also be modified at any stage. If the client feels that some things need to be changed, we can go in and make a modification. I also have evaluation tabs. This tab regroups all the shots for that specific production, and it gives me a total of the bidding hours per shot that were billed to the client and the total overall. It also gives me the total of the actual hours that we spent on this production, so I can very quickly assess if this production was profitable or if we went over. It's both a global view, but also I can look in detail per shot and per artist. I would like to show you another couple of interesting features, although there are many more, but these will be features that I generally use on a day-to-day basis. So if we take a look at WIP Tasks, so this shows me all the shots that are currently in working progress in real time in the studio. Working time. This tab records the login and log out times of each artist and also the actual time that the artist spends working on a shot. All applications work through Bell now, so we can really track the time the artist spends working. If we are worried that a particular artist isn't logging in enough hours or arriving late, we can easily keep track of that in this section. These are just a few of many features in Bernard. I hope you've enjoyed this short presentation. Please don't hesitate to reach out for more. It would be our pleasure.